What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be playing some Orzhov cards because I want to see if Momo actually makes bats better. Because we use it for everything else, why not put it in with its own brethren? I just said brethren like it's a thing, like whatever. Anyway, we have some Case of the Uneaten Feast. Obviously, creatures enter and you get to gain some life. We do have Hinterland Sanctifier to do some more of the life gain action. Playing a couple of copies of Momo Friendly Flyer because it does make all of our bats cheaper, and we do have several that have a cost reduction, which could be kind of nice here. And it will get +1/+1, because it can help with the beatdown a little bit. We do have some Ruin Lurker Bat, so another way that we can scry and gain some life. We have a Johnny's Pride Mate, which should gain life, or gain counters from all the life we're gaining. But we also are playing a full set of Essence Channeler, because this gets to be cheaper because of Momo, and also gets to grow. We do have a copy of Get Lost, some Sheltered by Ghost, because this is still just really good. Some Deep Cavern Bat, because again, we're doing heavy on the bat action here. Another card that happens to be a bat is Starscape Cleric, so as we gain life, we get to drain our opponent's life total. Amalia is not a bat, but can make us a big body while letting us scry. And we have Lunar Convocation, so if we gain life, lose life on a turn, we do get to make another token, and we can also draw with this. There's a Servandin in here hanging out, because, well, it's another way that we can remove some stuff, possibly. We do have Enduring Curiosity as a way to draw cards alongside Halaya, because you gain life, you get to draw cards. And a copy of Zorline, because getting stuff back is good. And on that same line of thought, we do have a Raise the Pass. In case the game goes super long, then maybe we get a bunch of stuff out of the yard and we just beat our opponent with the Starscape Cleric. And I think since we're playing so many creatures, I'm going to go ahead and play the Air Temple in here as well. I think that's going to be kind of sweet as another way to just do a little bit of extra damage, putting counters on stuff. I think that could be pretty good with where we're headed with this list. But as always, if you want to save money on Magic, especially right now, because you're probably already spending a lot on other stuff for the holidays, check out Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON. It's DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on everything you buy, and you'll be supporting the channel. I appreciate it. For now, though, let's go see if Momo helps his bat friends win some games. This seems kind of normal, so let's go ahead and keep it. We also have multiple ways to take damage, so we can make this fly or get extra tokens, so that's actually pretty nice. Don't hate any of that action. Let's go ahead and pay the 2 here. Mostly because, one, we'll get the life back, but also we can just play this for no damage next turn. Oh no, there goes my Grimbaubles. Actually, my creature to the Grimbauble, more accurately. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Dimir says, no, you don't get to have anything. We're going to kill everything. But, you know, fair. Let's go ahead and get this onto the battlefield. I think if we get a creature here, we're probably also benefited to just wait to see if we can get something good to do with it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of one of those. Because I don't think, A, we're probably going to hold the creature. And if we do, we're going to need to remove something else late. So, I don't think it's worth holding on to those. I just realized we kept a hand that only had 2 creatures somehow. That's pretty brutal. Oh, Amalia. Unfortunately, your ward won't do much. So that's a thing. Huh. Yeah, let's just pass here. This is such a weird situation because we're not really under a ton of pressure. And it only takes one small situation to really change things. So, yeah, this can go away. Because we're really just looking for a creature. I'm just realizing, well, I guess I could draw a card here with the Convocation. It's fine. Oh, you had a second Tiny Bones? Alright, at least with that on the stack, I'll draw a card here. Okay, great. We'll get rid of that. Alright, deck. We gave you the opportunities. Now it's your turn to show out. Not what I was thinking, mind you, but something. So let's go ahead and do this for 1 white. We could play Amalia, draw a card, make a token. Alright, alright. There's a little bit of something here. Then we play this. We'll have to take at least 1 damage, which is fine. So now we've gained 2, lost 1. Found another land. So we might as well play it because the opponent's doing bounce discard shenanigans. And then we'll get some tokens and drain the opponent. So that matters. And since we gain 3 life, we get a card from Halaya. This is interesting. Does the opponent want to keep... Oh, no, actually, yeah, let's just leave that on top. Let's leave it on top. We're going to draw it anyway. And I like the flexibility this gives us. Of we could gain extra life, we could do other things. And if they kill Amalia here, fine. Like, their choice. Oh, you know what I just realized? With 2 Halayas, you automatically meet the requirement to draw the card. That's funny. Because they will see each other, which is amusing. So I think here we just do this. And then... Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, no, I guess it's the same either way. We'll do this, take a point, because we'll gain it back, but we also get to get a bat this way, which is nice. No attack. We'll just gain us some life. That works for us. And we'll get a card. Oh, excellent. Excellent. This started out so junky for us, and now I'm just like, this ain't so bad. Yeah, and Unable to Scream's fine. We have a backup Halaya anyway, so it's whatever. The thing is, they also know we have it, so you kind of got to play that little silly game too. And the opponent does also know that we've already discarded 2 shelters, so those aren't really part of an equation right now. We'll block. Do I want to block and just kill that? Probably so. Taking 4 here doesn't really mean much with the way the next turn's likely going to play out. So let's go ahead and do this. And then I'll gain 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'll just take 1 point from one of these. Just play it for full price. Oh, wait. Does this not... Oh, okay, yeah, I just replace it. I was like confused for a second. I was like, why are you asking me? But yeah, it's fine. Keep this one. Get all of our life gain triggers. I also realized we drew all the starting towns. That's kind of terrible. Funny thing is, we're still draining the opponent little by little in this exchange. Which is kind of fun. Nope. They're going to boomerang that, get rid of our Halaya, sure. Why not? As you should. Yeah, no blocks. That's kind of fun. Can we do something good with that? Let's draw a card first. Oh, that's much better. Glad we waited. Glad we waited. Let's go ahead and do this. Gain us a whole bunch of life. Have a really big blocker. That now -3/-3 doesn't do anything to. Oh, you know what? I should have left that untapped. Drawing a card's actually probably worth it here. Even for the extra damage. Yeah, we're not blocking. Let's go. Awesome sauce. What you won't do, opponent? What you won't do? I don't know how we're in this game. Like, the opponent's kind of just done exactly what they wanted to this whole time. What's funny is if you play another Unable to Scream, it just won't get bigger, but I have a 6/7 creature. Which is still more than fine. Yeah, I accept that. Put them counters over here. And they just took 3 to help us out, so that's also great. Let's draw a card. I mean, we've been drawing tons of land. Oh, jeez. Oh, guess what we're going to do? We're at least attacking. Let you decide how you want to deal with that. Under the circumstances, I'm going to draw another card. Oh, Malia, you'll do great things for us. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think at this point, we're starting to get into pretty good territory. There's Momo, unfortunately, a little bit late. That'll work. And then we'll just do this, put it on black, let it be tapped. Alright. Drain the opponent for 1, make a token, blah, 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 blah. Not much else. I think we're really not concerned about a lot here. Find another kill spell? Sure. You got it. I mean, now we just play the shelter. Move you and attack for lethal. Alright, cool. That is a strong win. Oh, yeah, we keep this. We keep this. Oh, boy. Are we going to be able to gain enough life fast enough or find a shelter? Who knows? Man, are we trying to do a Servandin situation here? Just to have a big blocker? I don't know. I guess we're just trying to find shelter then, huh? Yeah, because this is probably going to be a Ouroboros next turn. We did find the shelter, though, which is nice. But now I'm not sure it matters. They go land Ouroboros. Those get pumped up. I think we do this. Does this not... Oh, it's when another creature dies. Oops. I should have done this and had a 3/3. Yeah, we knew that was coming, so that's whatever. Cost of doing business. I would probably block the Badger Cub here, if given the opportunity. Whoa, they're just playing a Pollinator and passing? Oh, really? That was not anticipated. Holy smokes. That wasn't supposed to happen. Dang. Dang. So, if we shelter... I mean, we got to get rid of Ouroboros no matter what. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm supposed to Halaya here as well, or wait to Halaya plus something else next turn. Because I only get 2 life this way. Yeah, alright. I mean, it's still a big hit next turn from the opponent if they just want to attack with everything. But, you know, it's what we can do. Yep, you got it. And if it's another Ouroboros, well, this is just going to hurt a lot. There's nothing we can do about it. I needed another 1 mana thing here, and I think it would have worked out pretty well. But actually, also, I should have played the Pridemate for. If I had a Pridemate out, it'd at least be a 4/3, and maybe could do some things. But yeah, just a misplay there could cost us this game. That's my fault. I'm not going to outright blame it on the deck here, because I had opportunity. Mockingbird, probably copy Badger Cub, right? We're copying nothing? The hell was that? Okay, they must have misclicked or something. Because I'm like, why would you... I guess they targeted this? But even then, you had the mana... Yeah, I don't know what just went down there. That's a very strange sequence of cards, but okay. I'm here for it, I suppose. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's go ahead and do what we were talking about. Like, it's what we're here for. Let's go ahead and play this. And then I'm going to play the Air Temple. I might as well attack here because I'm not going to block with the Servanden. That's not really a thing. This gives me a bigger blocker here. Okay, Shelter. I don't know if we're going to be around to take advantage of it, but maybe. We're at 19. We'll see. Flood Pitch Drowner. Tap my 6/6. Sounds good. I mean, Servanden's like a real blocker now, so alright. Fortunately, Halaya going away does trigger Vanden and turn into a 4/3. This is wild, y'all. Opponent had a turn 2 Ouroboros, or turn 3 Ouroboros, and with a turn 2 Cub, and we're still in this game, you know? All right, let me think about this. If we block, we prevent 4. We get to put a counter on Servanden. Servanden could attack, but then they would definitely block up some things. We do get to shelter something next turn, which is probably going to be Starscape Cleric. Man, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go to 11. But we're not attacking with the Servanden, most likely. 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. So if we get rid of the one of the 2 power things, we would take 1, 2, 3, 4, and then still be able to kill it. Gosh dang it. I'm just trying to think of a way this works out. I'm just going to not block. A little bit dangerous, I'll admit, but hey, sometimes you got to make tough calls. Okay, so if we do Amalia, actually if we do this first, we get to drain the opponent. This can't block, though. So the question becomes... I guess we can't. We got to do this. I want to do other things, but we really can't. Alright, let's go ahead and shelter up. Get rid of this. And then, again, attacking here isn't beneficial. Tyvar, that's gross. That could be a problem. We at least have reasonable blocks here if they attack. So, you attack with your 3/2 as well. That's a safe attack. Yeah, those are the 2 that absolutely should attack here. So now I've got to decide if gaining 1, 2, 3 is enough next turn. I'm just going to take... Man, going to 7's rough when you'd have to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Have 1, 2 you could still attack with. Yeah, all right. Taking a chance here, but... I was going to see what we draw. That ended up not mattering, unfortunately. Alright, get a little bit of life back here. Get some triggers. Getting Amalia up to size does matter here, though. Because with her carrying a shelter... God, that's a lot of land. We do enter into a situation where that extra life could be huge. All right. Ooh, Enduring Innocence. Are you good enough? Probably not. God, what do I want to draw if it's not that, though? And I don't have anything in the yard. It's all in play. Yeah, I guess we have a lot of lands in hand. Man, sorry, opponent. This is crazy. Golly. I don't know what to do with this, y'all. I'm going to put it in the yard. I feel like we're just looking for something else. And I don't know what that is. Maybe. All right. All right, let's see what happens. Don't need to attack here, obviously. We need to be completely on blocking duty. We'll draw this anyway. Like, we know we have to block when they pump, so that's a given. Yep, assumed that was happening already. They only have one flyer getting through at the moment. All right, so we're going to block this guy. We're going to block this guy. This is going to block... Actually, then we just take 10? And we get to kill their two biggest things, give them back a Badger Mole? And we get to grow Servandin here? And then all they have is Badger Mole and they're tapped out? Yeah, best game. Yeah, I'm not sure if they were aware. Like, they gave the early GGs. I don't know if that just means they thought they were going to lose or if they thought this attack was going to be it for some reason. And it's possible they miscalculated and thought I was going to have to block with more things. Like, I don't really know what happened there. But my working plan was going to be block, maybe block with Hinterland Sanctifier, but I probably wasn't. Go ahead, give them back the Badger Mole. We were going to gain at least 5 here. Then something dies. We put another counter on Servandin. Then they only have Badger Mole that has to block the 11. So then we get to attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then this drains them for the difference. So yeah, crazy, crazy situation. That was a good one to hold off that much stuff, though. All right, I think in the grand scheme of things, what I would like to do is let's cut the Servandin, because I don't think Servandin does enough, realistically. I think we can also cut the Enduring Innocence and just play a Zoraline, because getting stuff back from the yard is going to be almost as good a lot of the time. And you can leave it at 60 cards there, and I think you're good. I don't think there's anything really to be concerned about with there. You still have some dumb number of creatures at 29. Probably could get away with another removal spell, I think would be good. If we wanted to just play another Get Lost, just because. I wouldn't mind another 3-cost thing, realistically. And I don't know if there's any other bat that I would say matters that much at 3+. There is Darkstar Augur, which is kind of interesting because we never play it. And if we could get a reduced cost because of a Momo, that could be kind of neat. So I'd be okay with that. We could also just play one big card in Aclazotz, right? Like late game. Let that just be our finisher of sorts. And I could be kind of okay with that. Or we could go the other life drain method, right? We don't play this. We just go Enduring whatever the other thing is. I think we get away just playing an Enduring Tenacity. Right? So another way we can probably try to kill the opponent there. And then that's probably closer. And then I'm going to clean the lands up a little bit. I think with us now only really having, Pridemate, and it's like Pridemate, Amalia, and the one Tenacity, I guess, that we have to worry about. I mean, this just needs 1 white mana. So I think then we go with the Cavernous Souls. Since now we're even heavier on the bats. At least 3 of them. I don't know if we need to go harder than that, but I think 3 is fine. Because we do have some stuff where, like, turn 1, case, or whatever, you want to be able to cast it. So I think you want to go too crazy there. We can cut, like, 1 Multiversal Passage. Probably 1 Verge, because you don't really need black mana early. I'd even argue we just don't need Verges at all. Realistically. And that's probably the truth here. Like, while Verge is nice, I mean, we do still have Godless Shrine to turn it on or whatever. But maybe we cut 1 Multiversal Passage then. It is a way for us to take damage, though, if we need to, periodically. So I don't hate that. Let's try this and see what happens. I think I'd rather go with this. It was a fun experiment to try some of the other cards, but I think this is just going to go better. All right, this seems solid. Nothing to complain about here. I think we go ahead and take some damage. Let's go ahead and play this. Probably going to roll into Deep Cavern Bat. Don't think we just want to run out a Channeler, even as a 3-2. I don't think that gives us enough of a benefit. And we could get extra life off of the bat when it attacks the following turn. All that stuff. So let's see what the opponent's got here. Yeah, we just gain our life. That's fine. Ooh. They have Black Sun. That sucks for us. That's abysmal for us. Dang, I really want to take the Shared Roots, but we got to take this. Like, we could just die to that in 2 turns. It just rips our board apart. So, the interesting thing here is knowing what they're playing with stuff like Black Sun or whatever, it makes me want to hold Zoraline longer. I don't know that that's the correct play, but it definitely makes me want to. But we'll see. I kind of want to draw a starting town here. Okay, we didn't. So what does next turn look like now? We go this here, that'll get pump 2, so it's a 4. We play this against pump 2, it's a 6. We play Halaya, it's a 7. Gain life, 8. Okay, I think we just do this turn. I think this is correct. And then, in case they go ahead and just drain us and play Lewis, and we want to fly over, I'm going to hold on to the passage. Cornucopia, you got it. Gonna kill our channeler. Strategic Betrayal. Yep, alright. Well, that crushes those other plans. And we don't even get our tokens, so that's very sad for us. But let's go ahead and do this for 1. Put this on, I don't even know, probably white, or I guess black at this point. Alright, go attacking. Alright, here's hoping. We do get a card here. Oh, it's another Halaya. That's not great. Not great. And currently we have nothing in the yard to use with Zoraline, so this is not good. And if they found another black... Oh, they need another black mana. I didn't even realize... Oh, no, you don't. You have Cornucopia. That's fine. Well, now you'll have even more mana. And life, honestly, because they can sacrifice that. All right. Ooh, not hugely helpful here. But we can pump stuff next turn, so it's not awful. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack. We will get a card still, because we get a trigger from Zoraline attacking, and then we get the Deep Cavern Bat. But we'd get that anyway, just playing the Halaya. There is also some upside here. We can go ahead and play Starting Town tapped, and then we still have the Air Temple next turn, maybe. But I assume at a minimum, this thing's gonna... What is it? You go get another land, so you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're not even gonna be close to winning. Yeah, decline that, because we have nothing to return. Little disappointing. But hey, even if they find a way to wipe our board, the good news is we do have multiple ways to draw cards. And here's an interesting thing. A little bit weird, but I'm actually going to just play Halaya straight up. It's a little bit goofy and maybe overthinking, but since we don't know what the opponent's playing, I'd rather just not take a chance here. I assume they just go to 19 and go search some lands. Yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. All right. I'm just hoping that other cards will land, and like just not something that, if it gets rid of, even something gets rid of one creature is a little bit of a problem right now. We kind of just don't want it to be any type of removal, realistically. Now, does this exile? No, it just destroys them. So we could get them back with the case, potentially. So that wouldn't be the worst thing. Yeah, that actually kind of works out okay. Because we could sacrifice case, we could play Halaya, we could play... Actually, we could play Halaya first. So we get the life off the trigger and the Halaya. Then we play a Deep Cavern Bat to get their last real card. I say that, but then we have Zoraline. Wait, what? The opponent's just... I wonder if the opponent also just realized we had case, and maybe that's what happened there. Because otherwise, I'm not too sure. Like, you kill the bat, you go ahead and play this for... Wait, do you not have enough? Yeah, you had plenty of mana, because you still have this. Yeah, something else must have happened. I don't know. Maybe their pizza was at the door. I have no clue. So that's a weird one. We got to win. We probably could have still won that and played out of it with our extra card draw and stuff, but it's whatever. Okay, let's keep it. Yeah, I think this still kind of just plays the way you would expect for the most part. Let's go ahead and just play Hinterland here. I think we're just going to roll into Amalia. Yeah, let's do it. Could have went Pridemate here, but I think I want the card quality if we can make it happen. Deep Cavern Bat. I'm here for it. Want to counter this? I would assume yes. Oh, interesting. They went after that first. Huh. Oh, this is fun. This is not what I thought we were going to be facing. I'm willing to take this and see how you feel about it. Oh yeah, you can stay. Why not? Because now they're kind of priced into play a Sailor, play Spectral. Okay, well, or Shelter. I mean, what if we just go? Yeah, let's go Maya. I mean, I don't think they're playing any sweepers or anything here, so this is probably fine. Yeah, that can stay. Play this. And I'm maybe going to attack with the Deep Cavern Bat, since now we know they have flash creatures and whatever. Yep, you got it. Might as well put the other one in too. Yep. Now, imagine you got to shelter something. I'm going to say, like, yeah. You can't just take the beating forever. Okay, let's go here. Oh, you don't have anything. Well, that's good to know. Things being what they are, I'm gonna attack with the Deep Lurker, or Ruin Lurker Bat. I think I'm just trying to maximize counters on the Ajani Pridemate here. Alright. And I'm attacking with this and this. Feel free to block or don't. Then we get a card here. Alright. Deep Cavern Bat's not the worst thing. Opponent is passing. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, let's try it. Why don't we run into this before? But let's go ahead and just play this. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if I want to Amalia here first to get a bigger blocker. They didn't have Mole. But they could also... Well, no, I was going to say, if you had Drunith, you would have just played it there. So that's not what's going on here. Okay. Halaya's not bad for a future turn. Actually, Halaya's actually kind of good for next turn. Because then we could case Halaya Ruin Lurker Bat. Get a bunch of counters on Amalia. I mean, theoretically, if we don't just draw lands. So brutal. Alright, you have an Ouroboros. And we're without a shelter in hand. So we're going to have to find one. So we're probably at this point just going to use Amalia to our benefit all the way down to a shelter if we can find one. You're close, but not it. Pride Mate, you're cute, but kind of just stuck on a situation here. Can't really do much. But this is why I was saying I think the list needs just a little more removal. So I think be sure to watch to the end of the video because I definitely have some changes I want to make to this. But alright, no attacks. We do still get an extra card here. We'll put that in the yard. Wow. That's rough, man. That's rough. I mean, we could play a bunch of stuff out of the yard and maybe try to drain the opponent. I don't know. Have some chump blockers for a minute. Just play another Ouroboros and put us out of our misery, opponent. Alright, cool. GG's. You got it. We'll move on. Let's keep this. I get to get rid of something. I guess it's going to be a land. Because why not? Demon Wall, you got it. Alright, then let's go here. And I don't want to play either of these because these decks like to play the nowhere to run, stuff like that. I'd rather not just lose those to that immediately. Nope, all creatures, opponent. Be prepared to kill one of these, because I'm sure you're going to. Not mad at that at all, let me tell you. I'm going to put this in tapped. I think I'll go with this, so at least if it dies, I can move counters somewhere. Alright. Because it feels like they were deciding to hold on to nowhere to run or not, and they just wanted to kill something. Oh, I discard 2 cards. Well, that's kind of tough, but alright. I'll take 2 just to get some damage in. What's funny is, I could have got away with playing the Zora line, and I didn't even know it. And that would have had more value here after they make us empty our hands. That's kind of funny. Nuisance, but sure. Oh, well, shelter works, I guess. Kinda, sorta. Though, this hit now means we get to turn on the case. Awesome. Pass the turn. Now, there's an argument to be made that I should just go for it with the case in case they're playing like Strategic Betrayal or some such. But there's always the possibility that they're not. So I guess we go ahead and just... I'm just going to... do we just run this out there? Yeah, we do. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's see if we attack first. See what they have. Oh, they might just have discard spells or something. But who knows? See if it's nowhere to run. Okay, well, I thought they might have just had something, but who knows? I would have got at least 2 more points in had I done it, but this is fine. Get a card. Even if they sweep the board, we'll get a couple things out of the yard and replay stuff. Opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures they control and destroy all creatures. Sure, you got it. Do we just wait to find out if you have another one? Okay. Don't want to blow it yet, because if they do have another sweeper, we could at least entice them to do something. Oh, you had a momentum breaker. Alright. Well, then now we might do it, knowing what we know. We have our own Deep Cavern Bat, but I don't think that's special enough. To warp it has to be in our hand, right? From your hand. All right. Then what's the best thing to do here? If we do this, we Halaya, most likely. Another Ruin Lurker Bat so we could fly over. Get a card. Actually, that wouldn't even get us a card, would it? Yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack here. I'm feeling like there's a chance we could draw an untapped land and just get a better situation by just getting Zoraline and getting something back. I mean, go ahead and grow your Demon Wall. We don't care. Like, we're at so much life, the exchange here won't really matter. Alright, come on. Ah, it's a tapped land. That's not what we were looking for. Jeez. Alright. In the turn. Alright. What's the last card? Another Demon Wall. You got it. So their deck was just removal, discard, Demon Walls, and I'm assuming at some point they have the land. Or the room, I mean. Alright, let's go ahead and activate this. We'll cast Zoraline. Because we'll also get to drain them for an extra 1, which matters. We'll go ahead and auto-pay. Get back a Zoraline. Or a Halaya to go with this Zoraline. Go ahead and attack. Trigger. Opponent goes down to 3 at the end of all this. Oh no, did we just gain life? I thought we drained them. Okay. Yep, that works. Okay. Hey, you know, that's something. And they gain their life. Go up to 12. Alright. They can play the Ruthless Negotiation. We'll probably discard a Get Lost. Oh, they're not even. Yeah, no blocks. Why would we block here? Like, that's such a weird scenario. Yeah. All right, cool. We got there. Ooh, going first, huh? I'm going to mulligan this. I feel like going first and not have anything to set up is kind of bad. Oh, man. I'm going to do this. And I think it's because my plan is going to be to set up a Deep Cavern Bat next turn. All right. Make this white. See what you got. Oh, no. This is what we're staring at? Target player, and then I have to discard 2 cards. They're doing discard Rise of Sozin, huh? Well, at least those cost 6 and 7. So here's what I got to get rid of one of the discard spells. So I think I'm just going to take the one that costs 2. And then we at least get a Johnny Pridemate down. Okay, that's fine. Our next turn doesn't really change at all, so that works for me. And maybe we can outrace the opponent here. That's kind of our game plan right now. Yeah, of course. You got it. All right, go attacking. And then this is pay 2 to make a 1/1. And it doesn't have to be done as a sorcery, so that's cool. In the turn. All right. My one creature that was in the yard. Go attacking. Really? Nothing? Oh, man, I could have got another point in there. I guess we do this just in case. I don't know. I mean, they're 2 away. They're still... Okay, so yeah, didn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to try to be quick here because there's going to be a few changes we want to make. Because overall, I think this deck was fine. It was 8 and 5, which is reasonable. Nothing to be upset about, but I think realistically, Momo doesn't bring enough to the table. I thought Momo was going to do a little more. A little bit disappointed, actually. But we can play another Deep Cavern Bat if we want to play against those sweepers and whatnot. And I think we just got to have a couple of cards that are just, just got to have something to destroy other opposing creatures. Because there's just enough early, like, mono green stuff, or even green-based stuff, that you want to be able to destroy those creatures early. And if you don't, you're just going to be in a bit of trouble. So I think the plan here is go ahead and play some Bitter Triumph. Gives you the benefit of still getting rid of Planeswalkers, but you lose the 3 life. It's not going to kill you in this deck, obviously, because you have so much life gain action. That being said, do we keep the Get Lost? Do we just need 2 Triumph? I guess for now, I would go with just 2 Triumph, and that leaves you 8 removal spells at least, as opposed to just 6. And to be fair, you can't really rely on Sheltered by Ghost because you do already need something to survive, and it's a whole thing. But this feels a little bit closer to where we want to be, so I think if you want to do this, this is the list we're going to have downloaded. However, if you don't have Get Lost and you just want to play more Bitter Triumph, I think that's more than fine. I would totally do that. That feels definitely reasonable to me. But otherwise, yeah, we're going to make the link as always available over on Moxfield. Sadly, the Momo experiment didn't work here. Momo just works better in the other Flyers deck, which will feature one of those soon. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.